Hello, friendlings. I'm Claude Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Friendlings never give up, and I'm warning you. And now it is officially is late. If you guys wanted a player, unfortunately, there is no more time left. This is the final regular season game, and we will be heading into playoffs after these two live stream games. Special thank you to Sith Lord for coming out to the stream. And what I'm talking about is that this series has been done by the gracious supporting members of this Discord, of this YouTube channel, of our subscribers, our Patreon members, our former Twitch members, because we don't stream on Twitch anymore, and Patreon members, and everybody else, merchandise, etc. So all these players are made after them, to an extent. I mean, each team has one. Today we are playing the Lakeshore Lasers. This is how the standings are currently. They are currently standing. We have two more games left, the Lakeshore Lasers, and we'll be done. We'll be having our two new pitchers play today. Well, actually, Yellington, I believe, played the other day. I just don't know why Yellington's not on here. Oh, well, I guess they did play. I mean, I played so many games of this baseball game. It feels like every time I get it on a new live stream, it feels like it's another day. So Grips is starting. Grips already has stats, as everyone knows, but Grips technically was traded because in this game you can't trade in the season. You can only trade in the legacy mode or maybe you can only trade in this legacy mode or the franchise mode. I can't remember what it's called. So in this game mode, you cannot trade. So we just changed the customization of the player.
Excitement is in the air here at Motor Yard. Grab a program, a drink, and a snack, and off we go.
So this team is actually one of the only teams in our league that actually has the exact same home field as another person, which is, I can't remember who else has the Motor Yard as their home field, but I know for a fact that somebody else has it because I already had the photo done. For some reason, I want to say it was Abby, maybe our Cripsa. I don't know. Somebody has this exact same home field, or maybe I clipped it. I don't know. But long story short, somebody else definitely has this. We definitely have played. Oh no, maybe we didn't play here because it was actually at our home field. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But nonetheless, somebody definitely has the same home field. I went and got the shoes that I was talking about earlier. I got Adidas, I don't know why I just choked on that. I was supposed to say Adidas. I got some Adidas shoes that were on sale. They were listed as $45 or $49. And then when I rung them up, they were actually half off because they were on clearance. Here's Connor Carter. Let's focus here. Though they're pitching out, they already know Connor Carter's going to swing at this bad boy. Hold up. Hold up. Whoa. Did you see how long she waited to throw that pitch? I've never seen them wait that long. Connor Carter usually does not get out. Usually he only hits home runs, but he got out there. But, yeah, I got some shoes. I got white shoes, Adidas shoes, that were, $23 really, after it was half off, and then there's some sort of other sale because they were on clearance, and I didn't know that. I thought they would be $49. And then I got some other shoes, Under Armour shoes that I normally wear for $65, but they were also on a little bit of a sale. And then I got some shorts because I like to wear shorts in the house, even in the winter. So this is Grips. Grips technically has a stats, as you see at the to the left side there, with an ERA of 9.55 and 34 cares. She technically has 0, but, like I said earlier, you cannot switch the player's stats, even if you get rid of them. So, if you get rid of them, you just are changing them, unless you're actually in the season mode, not the season mode, the franchise mode. But she gets her first technical K, and I could write all this stuff down, blah, 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 but I don't really genuinely care too much. Go foul. We all know that Grips was not here at the beginning. I got a lot of lefties signed up here, and we got some more lefties in the bullpen. I'm surprised that... Well, I did actually do her... I created her last night. So... She's doing good. I mean, I guess she's let up a hit, and she's gotten 1 strikeout. She's at 12 pitches. That's a good start for a person that's brand new to a team. She's pretty decent. In terms of her player life is pretty, almost near retirement age in terms of player life. I wouldn't call her old. Double play! Oh my god, but nice catch, though. That would have been, bad if he did not get that. Screw Leonard with a tie! Wow, it did not let me dive there. I think I pushed the button too late. That's probably why. Alright, she's not doing... I mean, she's not doing bad, but she's not doing great either. So, the fork ball. The fork ball, we don't have really any other players that do it. That's why we picked her up. It just drops straight down. It really is like a curveball. But the fork ball it throws off the speed. And it really just drops. Forkball is not a knuckleball. Knuckleball is like worse than a changeup. In terms of speed, I mean, I guess it's better. The knuckleball is not many pitchers. For some reason, I don't know why many pitchers don't throw it because it's pretty useful. The knuckleball is, if you're throwing your fastball, 4 seems the fastest, 2 seems the second fastest, but it curves a little bit. Okay, we're going to get a double off of that for sure. Maybe we can get this guy to score. I don't know who's in front of me. No, we cannot get him to score. Maybe we can. 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 Slide. Save. Devon Reyna was up. That's why we were so fast. Maybe it was good to put him in that order. That was a easy out for them. But, yeah. Knuckleball, I feel like you would assume more players would know how to throw that pitch, but they don't. Hal Spawn's right there at second base.
Number 21,
and that was our pitcher that just got out. But she put some good contact on that ball.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Screw Leonard.
This person has a negative stat because they're surrounded. Oh, there's another Yellington on their team. Surrounded. Here we go. They got their surrounded buff going on. Minus 20 velocity, minus 20 junk, minus 20 accuracy when pitching at least 2 runners on base. Noodle arm. Decrease throw speed when throwing with less than maximum power from the throwing minigame. I don't know what that means, the throwing minigame. Are they talking about just like the throwing? This is why Hellspawn's team is not too great. They have that's their buff for your starting pitcher, one of your starting pitchers. I probably am just going to get walked here. But I'm going to hit anyways, because I like playing baseball. Baseball's about getting hit. I think walk should be like
The first baseman, number 2,
less common. I'm now going to get walked here, aren't I? She does have a noodle, like, I mean, there's not really a benefit. Like, that could have been a home run ball right there. Like, this person's batting average is not bad. Their ERA is 2.96. We're already at 2. So, boom! Oh, that was just, ooh, man. There we go. And plus, it was a fastball, so we got pretty good. Now, her ERA is pretty much about accurate. She lets up 3 runs a game, which is not bad. But Connor Carter's up. Connor Carter's up, and they have so many negative boosts. We get a ball right here. Off speed. High. Low. Oh, they give it a... You might as well walk, Connor. Might as well walk him. He got a nice double. Connor Carter's known for doubles if he can get home runs. Connor Carter is crazy that he's only been out like 4 times. I love that guy. He's my MVP. He's the late season MVP. Not in terms of probably stat-wise, but in terms of like neediness. And it's gone. Speaking of, with that walk path right there, you would know fans would be standing on it, so you would need a bunch of ushers to keep people going through. That's not really great design.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12, Devon Reyna.
I try to read the questions, by the way, in the when I'm pitching, because at least I can pay attention while I'm pitching. I can't really pay attention while I'm, you know, not. But, oh, you know what I could tell you too, Sith Lord, while we're here? I'll catch up on your comments in a second. There we go, Cecilia. Like, just this gap. This field is huge. I really wish, you know, should I trade somebody, like, right at the end and just put all his points in the speed? Like, a person that's 100% speed, but, like, has... That would be... I want to see how, if they could, like, go to get a triple. None of our players on our team can get a triple. I know that for a fact. Even if they had the best hit balls, which they have, especially the last couple games we have. When I say last couple games, I mean the last couple live streams, because we do too. I just mentally putting them together. The Blue just wanted to get out of that inning. Blue just wanted to get out of that inning. He did not care that that was a ball. He just said it was a strike because he's trying to go home. He knows this game's cooked for them. The best team versus the worst team in the league and in the conference. Come on. Maybe not in the league. No, they are the worst team, I think, in the league. This is like a fitting way to end the end this stream, right? Yellington, not our Yellington pulled the hamstring. Their Yellington pulled the hamstring. Maybe they're related somehow. All right, let me catch up on some assist comments here before we get a strikeout. Claude, question: how would you like to be the devil's advocate in the upcoming Supreme Court in Bastion? What do you mean? Like, what does this mean? What is the trial? I also made hamburger helper 3 cheese for supper with a healthy dash of cayenne pepper. Cheyenne pepper? I'm curious what you're talking about in terms of the Bastion thing.
Number 51.
There is Hellspawn. He came back after a torn meniscus. Oh my god. He came back. He literally came back at the last game. I got to screenshot this. Hold on. Can I do Windows S key? I can't screenshot it, but I'll go back in the stream. Oh my gosh. He's back. That's our boy. That's the guy that owns the team. He's one of my friends. Ethan. Ethan's finally back. He tore his meniscus in the game against us. And he has 0 home runs and 3 RBIs. So he must have just came back, or those are from his stats from before. He literally has not played at all. Wow. That's crazy. And it's gone into the bullpen. Look at that bullpen out there. That's actually interesting. You can't see it. All right, I think we're just gonna start running this. We're gonna start running this up, Sith Lord. This game, I think, is about over. I'm gonna just start swinging at balls. I'll actually start really mentally locking in. Once we, if we're like, dude, we've gotten hit every single game for the last 4 games. We went like all season without that happening. But this lady's attributes are really bad, man. But somehow she has good stats, so... I just hate that it's a double play gives you, like, less mojo. Here's the pitcher. They're not even pulling her out. They're going to want her to bat. Look, her stats are literally negative. Just negative everything. Rattled. So I might as well just throw strikes, because she's probably not going to hit it, right? She's probably not going to hit it if she's, like, that rattled. I'll just throw it right down the middle. Okay, of course. See, I throw it right down the middle, and... she hits it. You know, there was some taco meat earlier that I could have had before the stream, but I wanted to stream. And speaking of too, I had these things. My dad bought them from, I don't know what store it was, but it was the name brand Bosco sticks, and I had 6 of them. They're 100 calories each. And oh my god, they were like the actual Bosco sticks. They were the name brand. You could taste the breading, you could taste the cheese, which is why I like Bosco sticks, because the Bosco sticks has this instinct cheese taste. And wow, they were so good. I might even have more. Should I have 12 Bosco sticks in one day? I mean, they're mini Bosco sticks. Like I said, they're 110 calories. That's like less than a cookie. A cookie has more calories, but I mean, cookies are, cookies. But still, they were so good. But I think after the stream's over, like I was saying earlier on the first stream, which I think you were there earlier too, Sith, is we are going to stream Fortnite. Or sorry, we're not going to stream Fortnite. We are going to play Fortnite later. Look at that. That's a perfect hit ball. That should be like a double in some worlds. I mean, no, it came back to her. It came back to her.
Now batting, the catcher, number 44, Dustin Success.
Oh my gosh. It would have been short. It still would have been short. But it would have been a cool. But okay, so this is what's gonna happen after Sith Lord. They're getting their new pitcher in. Colin.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 13, Cecilia Sullivan. Now batting, the pitcher, number 23, Addison Rips. Now batting, the third baseman, number 21, Fei Shins. Now batting, the first baseman, number 9, Lorenzo Brown. Now batting, the left fielder, number 18, DM Norris. Would the owner of a blue Merkin in parking lot B please return to your vehicle? It's still on fire.
Testing, testing, testing. Test audio. Test audio. Test, 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 test. I can hear it. Testing, testing, testing. Test audio. Test audio. Test, 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 test. I can hear it. Testing. Monitor only. Open mute. Monitor and output. Default. What if I put on default? Default, 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 default. Default's the crappy microphone. It's my wireless microphone. Oh, the webcam microphone. I hate using the webcam microphone, low key. Webcam microphone. I hate using the webcam microphone, low key. All right, let's go back to my normal microphone. Let's go back to normal microphone. Normal microphone. Let's go back to my normal microphone. Let's go back to normal microphone. Testing normal microphone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Testing normal microphone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing wrong with my microphone, Sith. What are you talking about, bruh? Testing normal microphone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing wrong with my microphone, Sith. What are you talking about, bruh? All right, now we're testing it again with me not in the panel. Fortnite Battle Royale. Fortnite Battle Royale. This should be fine, bruh. There was literally nothing that I did, bruh. Alright, shout out Sith. I answered all those questions, Sith, and very interesting case. We're gonna play Fortnite later. And I'm gonna eat after the stream's over. So, but I will be back on after that. You can still hear me while we're hitting the ball. Thank you for pointing that out, Sith Lord. Because if you didn't point that out, I would have been cooked. Because I would not have known that it was wrong. So. I did not hear the response. That's probably what went when it went down. Yeah. Well, if it didn't go through, it doesn't matter. I mean, I said it sounds interesting. I didn't rule on what would happen or not. I just don't want to use the webcam microphone at all if I don't have to. The webcam I mean, this microphone is a Guitar Hero microphone, and I have used it for many. I mean, the Guitar Hero microphone was probably made 15, 20 years ago.
59, Connor Carter.
Connor Carter with it. That's going to be his first single, I think, ever. I think that's his first single he's ever gotten. These are normally home runs! The first guy that got out on that double attempt was just me not paying attention because I was so worried about the audio. And I'm going to check it again real quick.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12.
Yeah, it's okay. Here we go. Man, they always try to get that second, like their main base so quickly. They just never want to run back and tag up fast enough. When I tell them to return, they never want to return fast enough. Like they never want to return fast enough, so we can try to, steal a base here. But sometimes. But something went bugging and you fixed it and technical difficulty. Thank you. Well, thank you for telling me that because I would have went the whole time and not known, especially blah blah blah. Yeah, for a good 5 minutes you were silent. Well, you know me, I don't shut up, especially when people are here. I will be quiet when nobody's around. When nobody's watching the stream, I'll add a comment every once in a while. But nobody's here, you know, and I'm not talking. There's definitely something wrong. So I appreciate you for letting me know that. Oh, that just got past me. Yeah. So I'll just repeat everything again. Hopefully just it goes through. Stream's over. Claude eats. Claude will be on Fortnite after he's done eating. Oh! Tag him! Tag him! Yes! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ethan. Spawn of heaven. Gone. Gone. Alright. Well, if the microphones keep going wrong, we'll just switch to the webcam for today's stream. Which I don't want to do, like I said. I should have went to 1. That's the baseball IQ, is to go to 1. And for some reason with that audio issue, I'm going to keep talking about it because now we're thinking about it. Is, my audio levels were fine. My audio levels were fine. Nothing was wrong with it. Maybe my wire is slight. You know what probably it is, Sith Lord? Is I've moved my audio wire just a little bit by pulling my microphone out closer. That it might have slightly disconnected it, because it's not the longest cable in the world. I mean, it's pretty long, but I don't think it's long enough of how I have it wired. So when this stream's over, I'm going to go take a look and push it in before I eat and before I do stuff, etc. So, and then I got to when I disconnect or I have to fix all my other software, my recording software, my streaming software, my Discord software, this software. Just unplugging a microphone. So annoying that you have to reconnect everything like that. It should just be smart. But yeah, my webcam microphone is... It's not the webcam microphone. This is my real cam. Webcam microphone sounds like that echoey crap. So if I have to use it, I will. I hate it. Which is, by the way...
Center fielder, number 59, Connor Carter.
All right, testing. What's up, Meet the Millers? Thanks for coming out to the live stream. Testing. What's up, Meet the Millers? Thanks. All right. Yeah, we have to stay on the webcam microphone. I think my USB microphone is absolutely cooked. And I would check that in the middle of the live stream. Maybe I will after this game. Yeah. Good eye. That was a great eye. Connor Carter. He has 6 home runs at like 9 at-bats. Like, this guy is goated. But, yeah, we are beating them down. These guys are the worst team in the league. I mean, it'd be like the White Sox playing the Dodgers. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. The White Sox aren't that bad, but... And I like the White Sox. But, you know, hey. We gotta play them again. They're in our conference. It's another guaranteed win for us, I hope. We're up 18 runs. We should be guaranteed. All right, I keep saying I want to bunt.
Right fielder, number 12, Devon Reyna.
Connor Carter, he's like our best player too. Oh, okay. I figured it out. I figured out how you can just get one guy to go back. It's pressing shift. So the audio will have to stay like this until we have to until this game's over, and then I'll try to plug it back in and see what happens. Like I said, it could be the microphone. It's like 18 years old. I don't know how when Guitar Hero microphone came out. When did the Guitar Hero USB microphone come out? That means I have to go get a adapter for my microphone or buy a system for my microphones because I am fresh out of USB or plug-in microphones for computers. I have like I said, I have a $300 microphone. I have a $100 microphone, but they all need phantom power, and none of my stuff gets it. And I do not want to buy an audio board just for that microphone. Blah 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 blah. I just need a decent microphone. Call it a day. So we'll check after the stream. Shout out Sith Lord for pointing that out. I do see ever since this audio problem that we are definitely
number 23, Anderson Grips.
We are definitely having freezing problems. You see that? Our computer's like the game is freezing.
Baseman, number 21, Fei Shint. Now batting, the shortstop, number 11, Screw Blanard.
It happened to so many of mine. Yeah, I mean, I will say, this microphone that I got was given to me by my aunts when we used to play Guitar Hero all the time at our house. It was crazy. It was lit back in the day when I was growing up. I'm not gonna lie, it was really lit. But ooh, that's not an error because that was not a normal play. Great effort though by Bernard. Saved it from being a double, that's for sure. We're going to keep our pitcher in here. She has 83 pitches. She's new to the team. This will be a double play. He's going to make up for that. Yeah, they did not score that in error. Good. At least the game is smart enough to know that. I mean, they should be smart enough. They have 4 popular baseball games. I mean, you'd assume they would be smart enough to know that. So yeah, we're going to try one more time, Sith Lord, when the stream happens. You let me know if it goes bad, and if it goes bad again, I will just buy a new microphone and call it a day. So I'm going to plug it in. You let me know if it cuts out, and if it cuts out, it's cooked. So let's just go through this. Player of the game was Dustin Success, 5 for 5. And then our new pitcher, Addison Grips, 7 innings, 10 Ks. All right, let me unplug it and plug it back in. And then this is the last time. Where is it plugged in? Don't unplug the internet. I think it is. I didn't unplug anything, by the way. I just pushed it in. Because I generally don't know which one it was. Alright. I actually, with my delay not being too long, I can actually just test it myself, too. Our USB microphone. This is USB microphone. It should be on. It should be on. Our USB microphone. This is USB microphone. It should be on. It should be on. Our USB microphone. Cord fatigue is a thing if you bend it over and over. If it's old, yeah, it's cord fatigue. I don't know what it could be, but we're still on the USB microphone. We're gonna stay on this. Let me turn up my microphone. I don't know what it could be. For some reason, YouTube blocked that comment from coming to the USB microphone. Or would you want to play Fortnite or Kung Fu Panda 2? Definitely 100% Fortnite. We're playing with Brandon. I'm screen recording, testing if it happens many times. Yeah, my phone shows that you... I'm screen recording, testing if it happens. All right, it should be fine. I guess we'll check, right? All right. Maybe it's like when I click off maybe when I click off Streamlabs, maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's like when I click off Streamlabs, maybe that's the problem. Okay, no, it's not the problem. All right, let's simulate these Cyclones take a 5-4 win in the 10th inning over the Metals. Finances take a 2-0 lead over the Mines. Fort Triton start early but fall back 11-2. Luigi's 3-1 over the Moshe Engines. Sharks take a 6-4 win. Finances take a 5-1 win. Come on, no. All right, here are the standings and as of right now. Highlands 22-9, Fort Triton 17-15. Meadows 19-13, and the Royal Taps at 21-11. And the Highlands are the last team that do not have double-digit losses. Fort Triton has a 1-win game advantage over the Bastion City Sharks. They might be able to split here if they lose and they win. So we'll see what are the remaining games left on the docket. Let's see. Can we check out the schedule? Show all. Here we go. The last remaining games. Nope, that's it. That's it. The only last 3 games are left are us, then the Finances, and then the Bombshells. So that is the it. It looks like you are in the playoffs, Sith Lord. All right, let's get this game rolling. Let's get this game started. Let's just get it going. We already know we're probably going to win this, and even if we lost this, I mean, it wouldn't really matter too much. We would have a 10 losses, though. I mean, do I really want to have 10 losses on the season? I'm pretty sure your team is in. I'm pretty sure. You're the top of the conference, you're top of the league, and your team is... You're 17-16. If you're not in the playoffs because of that, to a team that's 16-16, you're at the top of the... You're literally at the top of your division. Usually, the top of your division gets in. Speaking of, not trying to get on a rant here. I'm not going to get on a rant. I'm not getting on a rant. This is the last game here of the regular season. But, yeah. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're playing here for strict rights to go 10-0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go 10-0. Or sorry, I'm sorry, not sorry, not I'm going to try to go 10 runs up. Yeah, sure, but I'm talking about I'm going to try to have 9 losses on a season instead of 10. Okay? I don't want to have 10. I'm not trying to lose this to the worst team in the league. Shout out. But Ethan was out for the entire season. Connor Carter is the GOAT of this season's bench players. He went from sitting on the bench for over 2/3 of the season to coming in and hitting at least 1 home run a game, but he averages 2 to 3 home runs a game. Doesn't matter the count, doesn't matter what's going on. He just is time. I couldn't go time quick enough. Dustin's success, his mental ability is so low. I think this is a catcher problem. I just don't think catchers can do good, consistently. I think that's just, real life. You know, you just have knee problems. So I think that's what's happening. We're going to have to put Sidney Roth in. I wish it was the other way around because I didn't want Dustin's success to, waste his abilities dressing. But I didn't pay attention. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention. You just try to speed along. Playoffs are almost here. We're going to have Sidney Roth probably start the playoffs because Dustin's success is going to need to heal up. And the problem with that, too, is Dustin's success needing to heal up might come in a bad spot because we didn't pay attention well, this game. Because it's only a 3-game series. Will his mental ability come up? It takes 3 games for your mental ability to come up. Or to recover. So you really need to pay attention. Especially in the playoffs. I'm going to be paying attention a lot. So we're going to be looking at everybody, making sure everything's good, making sure everything looks nice. Sharks have a 16-16, and I have a 2-point advantage from a losing streak. See? That's what I'm talking about. It just comes down. That's why baseball is so many games. 163 games a year. MLB. Sidney Ross not in the game. I mean, I guess Dustin just stepped up to the plate and took a ball or a strike or whatever it was. But I wish I could have got him in a little bit earlier. Oh, by the way, Connor Carter, I just noticed from last game, he's a switch hitter. Oh my God! If I push the jump dive button like 1 second too late, they won't. I have to push it early. I need to remember this. Because if I don't push it early, then we're cooked. Oh, by the way, did we, no, that's what I was talking about. Yellington already, played earlier today, but not, like, in this stream. I don't think so. I think so. Just, we gotta use her arm. We gotta keep her, we gotta keep these pitchers that we had come in, which was Grips and Yellington. They gotta go. And who was the guy that played last time? I think it was, I think it was our top person, Jalen Robinson. But we got to keep these guys cool down. I am not trying to use the bullpen. If we lose, I doubt that we will. If we lose, though, I'm not trying to use the deep bullpen because we're going to need every single person in the playoffs. And I'm not going to play silly Billy. I'm going to be paying attention. I might not even read as many comments as I normally would. Well, which I don't know. It just depends. Not even read as many comments as I normally would. Alright, just wanted to make sure that the audio is still going. That has me paranoid. Could be cord fatigue. I'm not touching stuff until it goes down again. But if it goes down one more time, I think I'm going to buy a really... that was definitely... It was, the ball was right there. Dive, Chard! Oh my God. Just didn't get the tag down. Oh, Carter. Connor Carter, my favorite. Dude, I used to make merchandise for all the other two series. Should I make it again? Connor Carter. Oh my God, I would so buy his jersey.
The catcher, number 70, Sidney Ross. Now batting, the right fielder, number 12, Devon Reyna. Batting, the second baseman, number 13, Cecilia Sullivan. Now batting,
for the first out? This is like minor. This is like kids baseball. Just kidding. I'm gonna hit a power hit off of this. Oof. What a catch there by L. Brown. Lorenzo Brown is his name. I always throw fastball first. I don't know why. Maybe because it's defaultly put there. I think that's the reason. Got to dive early or he ain't getting it. Yep, see, I told you they're going to figure that out. Kung Fu fighting. Dun, 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 dun. Fast as lightning. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's what I was talking about, said Lord, when I heard the Kung Fu fighting and I said Karate Kid or whatever. And then we watched Kung Fu Panda. I think that's the Kung Fu fighting song that I actually like hear more on the memes than the original. The original one I don't like. I just don't. Screw Planard, come on. What is that? Is an error or is that laziness? I don't know what you would score that. Like, is that a hit? That was a hit. They're giving that a hit. I guess it was technically... You can't take it away from the batter because they did put it in the right spot. Drop third strike. First pitch Slayer. Give it to me. And it's gone. I know I said I wasn't going to hit anymore. But he's, come on. It's his attributes of first pitch Slayer. First pitch coming out of there. Just smack that bad boy. Gotta smack that. Hit the flow. Smack that.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 51, Musty Hendricks.
I'm not talking, said Lord. I'm just kind of just chilling. Kung Fu fighting. You get it fast as lightning. Connor Carter's up. Connor Carter has to hit. Connor Carter always has to hit. I love that name. I'm going to name my child after Connor Carter. Greatest baseball player. Other than Babe Scottish. I don't even know if Babe Scottish was that good. Babe Scottish was good. She was a good pitcher. I believe she was a pitcher. And I believe she was a hitter, too. My player has been just decent. I really do. I think we have the most strikeout, or second most strikeouts on our team, behind Jalen Robinson. But, no. Sidney Roth was good. Furthermore was good, too. Furthermore actually got that really bad injury, if you guys remember. That was from the other seasons. I can't remember which way or which season it was from, but touch the base. Sometimes he doesn't like to touch first base. The controls are a little weird. I keep throwing first ball fast pitch, and they're really getting onto it. And I'm surprised they're not swinging, but it is a ball, I guess. Furthermore got hurt like me diving here. Or something like that. Like exactly that. That was like perfect timing. We're going to flip that over to the pitcher. Got it. Dude! Oh my god. 11% odds of dropping. That was an error for sure. Yep, scored. Oh my god, man. That's why you take the out at first base. Every time you take the out at first base because of stuff like that. Dang. Like, dang it, bruh. Like, literally, dang it, bruh. They're definitely scoring off of this. Unless Connor Carter can throw that hard. He kind of can. Nah, he can't throw that hard, but he can get it there. But it definitely would have been scored if they... That's gone. I love how baseball games always tell you that the pitcher makes the decision of where the ball goes. Which they kind of do, don't get me wrong. But the catcher actually makes the decision of where the ball will be going and what is going on. What does that even mean? How is that even possible, Claude? No! They really scored 2 off of that. Oh my god. There's no way they were fooled. I always go first pitch on that. But the obviously the catcher makes signs to the pitcher and they throw that sort of strike because they know better. Still don't understand how that works, but somehow they do. But now the coaches, I believe that I believe that they actually have headsets now. I think it goes to the maybe it just goes to the catcher, but I know they definitely use it at the high school level in Illinois. And I believe they used it at the college level, too. But I could be wrong. I'm not too sure about the equipment they're allowed to have. I heard somebody say something like on the internet complaining about, you know, this person is just wearing their Apple Watch. Like, it's okay that they wear their Apple Watch during the game. The problem is with wearing an Apple Watch during the game is not the fact that it shows the time, right? The problem with the Apple Watch is that you can text people in the middle game, or people can call you in the middle of the game, or you can get unsolicited information from a coach or a player or a fan or a scout or somebody, and they could say certain information on the sideline that you would give you a benefit advantage. And that's the reason why they banned or get fine players for wearing Apple Watches or any other device like that that can send information. Because what happens if you're playing the baseball game, your friend texts you that the guy's hurt. The commentator just said Connor Carter's hurt on the left side. He can't hit curveballs. They just said it because something that happened in the back room. And the coaching staff on the other team doesn't know about that. Broadcasters somehow know about that. So that would be an advantage to you. Obviously, this was a football player. It could be the same thing. This guy's foot just got hurt. They said on the TV, we saw him going to 10. It looks like he's limping on his left side, so his knee's probably gone. So just come out, or when you're running your route, come out and cut on the inside, on the left inside, and he's going to not be able to turn around fast enough because his knee looks kind of bent, the commentators say, blah, blah, blah. And that's all coming through your Apple Watch. If you Claude, you would know. Sure, you would see it on the thing, but could the NFL league come out there quick enough to just take that away from you? Could you get that touchdown? Like, as you know, they don't recall games. They don't come back. All right. Our pitcher is at 74 pitches. She is not going to be able to go the distance, but if she can get to the end of this inning, I will 100% pull her. All right, you heard it here first, folks. She's almost at 80 pitches. If she can get out of this inning, I will pull her after. I guarantee you that. I'm not going to jinx it and, like, destroy myself like I normally do. But our pitcher did not go as far as I wanted to. First pitch, Slayer. Is it going to go? It's kind of close. And it went into our bullpen, so somebody's going to keep that, sign it. Put it on his mantle. It actually went in our bullpen. You don't have to even bribe a fan for that. All right. We'll go back to our bunting ways. My guys are not fast enough to get on first base, but I think I just jinxed it. Musty's fast enough to get on first base. Power hit. Bunt. Steal bunt, steal bunt, steal bunt, steal bunt. All right, Connor Carter. It's my boy Connor. You know what Connor's going to do. Connor does Connor things. Connor does Connor things. Double. Double for Connor Carter. And another RBI. Imagine your last name was Clounders. Holy crap, that would be so bad. Let's bring Connor Carter home. Now we're going to bunt. Connor Carter's fast enough to get there. Good, 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 good. And then Devon Reyna. For some reason, Connor Carter did not steal that, but I'm happy he didn't. I told him to steal that. All right, Connor Carter's home. We can just chill now.
Number 13, Cecilia Sullivan.
Cecilia must be livid that she keeps bunting every time she comes up. Look, she loses mojo when I do that. See, that's the problem with bunting. Like, the problem is, like, you play nice. Oh, timeout, timeout. We were switching the pitcher. I said I was going to do that. I didn't want to do that, but we're going to switch it. All right, who just pitched for his last name? It was Grips. Grips isn't that good either. I mean, she pitched 10 more pitches, so we don't want to use our starters because our starters are pretty good, And I don't want to use Rose because I think Rose would be good. We're going to have to use like Damari. I hate Damari.
Now pitching.
Damari's...
Tennis.
He's just okay. But if he can get us out, that would be ideal. All right, Damari, you're not doing too hot.
Now batting the third.
Already starting off negative.
37, Derek Roosevelt.
I would trade Damari away, but I can't trade away everybody that I hate. Gotta keep some people on the team, I guess, right? Some people gotta eat. He's not bad, but he's just not great. He's 10 strikeouts in a whole season. But it died as soon as you finish saying the catcher decides where the ball goes. Don't explain the rules to me. My mom made me spend the middle school days as a SB manager because she was the coach. Really? And teacher. Okay, so you know the gist. That's why you like this series, I'm sure. That's why I'm sure you like this series. Yep. But what I'm going to make after the stream is I might make some Bosco sticks again, but I already had 6. What I'll do is this. I'm going to get off the stream. I'm going to warm up my slice of pizza. We're going to go for the double play. This is a double play situation, I think. This is an actual double play situation. Now we can just take you out at first. I'm going to make that last slice of pizza, and I think I'm going to have, I should eat something healthy with it, right, Sith? Like maybe I'll find a lettuce or something. And we'll call it from there, I think. I'm definitely hungry.
Now batting the pitcher, number 50, Damari DeCanis.
Damari, you trying to redeem yourself over here with the double? He's not fast. I hate volleyball and softball, different rules.
Now batting the
But
third
same
baseman, number
gist.
21, Fei Shin.
You mean baseball? Is that what you're talking about? That Sith Lord said that. I did not say that. Everybody was kung fu fighting. The fastest lightning. First pitch Slayer. Oh my gosh. Imagine if I got that, bruh. First pitch Slayer, man. Oh, they never throw it back like quick enough.
Batting the left fielder, number 51.
Softball is abbreviated for SB. No, I know what softball is abbreviated. You said VB. So VB is volleyball. That's what I assumed it was, but I think you meant baseball. Kung Fu Fighting. I've been like, I actually jammed out to that song earlier today. Sullivan, it just went around. Oh, you know, you see that Boom energy drink? I bought some energy drinks when I drove all the way down to Menards. I didn't drive down there specifically for Menards, as because I was in that location before I went back, etc. Sorry. Should have clarified that. I also spent all this money on, I spent over $100 on shoes and 2 pairs of shoes and shorts. So I think I can't just buy things and gas. So gotta take it a little easy. I said I wasn't gonna spend too much money, but I definitely spent a lot. I had to. I don't usually buy shoes, as many people know. Well, you guys probably don't know, but I said that earlier. So definitely was my feet and my ankles are probably not gonna hurt anymore. Damari, you just are just terrible, man. Do I just want to tell you that you do not know how to throw the baseball? You cannot get anybody out. Why are you just horrendous? Please, Damari. Like, come on, Damari. Oh my god. Oh my god. We were winning this game, and now we're, like, still winning, but still. Damari, like, I gotta pull you out of the game. Damari's gonna win a championship on my team. No.
Now
I
batting.
don't want Damari on my team. Do we trade Damari?
39, Caprillo.
Oh my gosh, it just got on the brick. Do we get him off the team? I think I do. I don't know, man. He's just blah.
Now batting. The third baseman. Number 37.
I can't get rid of Damari. I gotta have somebody on the team that I hate. Somebody that'll throw a game. This is the guy that spends too much time at the Las Vegas. But he's clutching up. All right, Damari, we're going to keep you in the close. And if you let up one more hit, you're done. I'm going to say that out into the world right now. We're up by, what? 8 runs? It'd be nice to get it by 10 runs. Right when I said that, I struck the hell out. Connor. Ooh, they don't want to pitch to Connor. They don't want to pitch to Connor. That's why. That's his second single in his life. And you're done. She has a body contusion, but she's still pitching. That's what the lasers are. Lasers are literally... They are diehards, and that's a double play there by Sydney. All right. If you let up one hit, Damari, you're done. Please, let's finish this out. Your stamina's not too good. He's tense. He's really bad. His ERA is 15, and this is not a traded person. His ERA is 15. He's like terrible. Now it's 14 because he got that strikeout, but damn. Come on, Damari. Come on, Damari. Get your ERA. Let's get your ERA down to 13. All right. You're getting pulled. You're getting pulled, and the only reason why is your stamina is like cooked. So we're going to put in Wedge Saunders, lefty versus righty. They should have a benefit, right? 98 miles an hour. He's a closer. He can throw that ball really fast. He got some really good hook on that ball. And I'm going to drop it in like that. That's why I love these closers. Connor Carter going to get that final out of the season. And that's what we call game number 2 and the final game of the Fredlings Highlands this year. The player of the game is going to go to Connor Carter, 4 for 4, a home run, a double, 4 RBIs, and 3 runs, not including the 2 singles he got. 1 singled up the middle, then 1 off that girl's chest, who decided to play the rest of the season off of that. That would have been bad. All right, let's get let's run these through real quick. Let's go, Freds. That's what y'all get. That's when you get to mess with Fred. Can we get a replay of that? You should have been instant replay at least. Should have hit after highlights, please. The face hit. All right, I found it right here. I don't like how they change these things. I really don't. I don't know why they just changed the sorry. I'm not pressing the right keybinds right now. I can't zoom in either. This is so stupid. Why would they take it away that you could... YouTube takes all the stupid things away. So it was an off-seed pitch. Connor Carter gets the ball coming through. What? Oh, damn, that was the jaw, man. Holy bling blong. That was to the jaw. That was actually wacky. It's his second single in his life. All right, we got two more games left, shall we? Finances, Cyclones, Heat City, final act. Let's take a look and see what happens. Finances take a win, 5-1. And the final act take 1-2-1. And now, you Fredlings, everybody that has been waiting for it, we are going to be looking at the playoff picture for the CFC League that has been around and played 32 games for each single team. And we're going to finally learn to see who is going to the playoffs. In the CFC Conference West, we are going to read off the division leaders and everything. We're going to delete off everything. The CFC Conference West, the Chicagoland Division, which is no surprise. Fred's Highlands, the Fredlings, are 23-9 with a win percentage of 7-19 with a run differential of 68. Second place is the Luigi's at 20-12 with 3 games back at 63 run differential. The Windy City Cyclones at 16-16. The Lakeshore Lasers at 12-20. They did not actually finish the worst in the league. I thought they were. They did not, though. In the Bastion Division, leading the way is Fort Triton. They win 17 and 15 losses with their win percentage at 5-3-1 with a run differential of -11. Bastion City Sharks come in place number 2 at 16-16. The Abbott City Foxes are 14-18 and Yeet City is 14-18. In the CFC Conference East, the money division is the Metal Pedals at 19-13 with a win percentage of 594 with a run differential of +13. And next is the Engines of Moshe, 16-16 with a 500 win percentage and a games back of 3 and a -12 run differential. And finally, in our final division, the Trucking Division. Number 1 coming in is the Royal Taps at 21-11 with a win percentage of 656 and +44 run differential. The final act, 18-14 with 3 games back plus a 12 run differential. And the 2 last teams are the Truckers at 16-16 and the Lightning at 12-20. This is your final series and your final stat books before we go to the regular season. Let's see who will be in the playoffs. If I'm correct, all the top teams here are going to be in the playoffs in each division, and then I believe it will come to the games back and or the run differential to decide the remainder. I am saving the image here, and I do have to remind Hellspawn did come back. Without came back in the series. That was a good story. He came back, played his final game, and is out. All right, proceed. There are no games selected. Is everyone ready? Is everyone excited? Eat the Sharks. I regret buying Yeet City. They're all fired except the one human character, which is Mercy. Mercy's the only one left. All right. Let's start the playoffs, shall we? You made it to the playoffs! Let's go! And here are your playoff seedings and your playoff conferences. I'm going to get a screenshot of this here, and I will put this in the chatty after the stream is over. And we're going to go through this. Let's go to save. And we're going to go to here. And I'll just call this Playoffs 1. Just call it Playoffs 1, shall we? All right, here we go. This is the playoffs for the CFC League. Let's see the season standings. They are here. Now, this is where it came down to, I guess, the run differentials. See, this is why it was important for people to get in. See, at least they show us this. Number 1, we're going to go from the number 1 seed was the Fredling Highlands. Number 2 seed was Fort Triton. Number 3 seed was the Luigi's, and number 4 seed was in your CFC Conference West. In the CFC Conference East, it was Royal Taps at number 1, Metals at number 2, Vinyl Act at number 3, and the Engines at number 4. So it looks like the run differential did come in clutch because there was a benefit for people getting in. And this is why you should blow your teams out in these games, because you never know what'll happen. Wait, let me do this one. What do you mean? Let's go. Okay. So, how did Bastion City Sharks not get in? The reason is obviously the top conference people get in, or sorry, the top division people get in. So, the top teams on each one got in automatic bye. They got a buy in, not a automatic buy. There could have been a buy if I wanted to do that, but I wasn't going to. But number 2 obviously went to the other team. Number 3 was determined by the run differential. Luigi's had a plus 63. Bastion City had a negative 19. And then the number 4 seed is the Cyclones, who had a negative 14. And the Bastion City had a negative 19. So that is how it turned out, and that's how it is. And you might be asking, why is the Abbey City Foxes plus 24 compared to that? Well, they got a big run differential, sure, but they did lose games. They lost more games. So the tiebreaker was 16. See, the tiebreaker 16, 16, 16, 16, negative 9, 14, negative 9. There you go. So I'm guessing we can simulate the games, but we're not going to simulate the games until later. I want to give a shout out to Sith Lord for coming out to this stream, as well as Meet the Millers for coming out to this stream, and anybody else that came out to the stream that has watched. I will let everybody know in the Discord when the first playoff game / series will be. There could be a maximum of 3 games, the minimum of 2. And we'll go from there, shall we? Should we watch a game? We could watch the games too, but I will watch the games if we get disqualified or we're near the... Yeah, if we get disqualified, we'll watch the games. We'll watch the games if we get disqualified. If we don't get disqualified, then we'll watch it. I'm not watching the games here because that's going to take freaking forever. So I will see you guys soon. Check the Discord for that information if you want to watch the series and watch the playoffs. Like I said, it should be coming out. I'm guessing we're going to play. Sith Lord said my mic went down right here at the end. I want to give a special thank you to the patrons as well as the merchandise holders for coming out and supporting the channel. I don't know what's going on with my mic. I don't know if it's going to be fixed for the playoffs. It's kind of annoying that we're coming down to the playoffs and it's just giving us these problems, but I will, I guess, figure that out soon. We are on the webcam microphone. Yes, we are. And I think I'm going to have to play with the webcam microphone until I get one fixed. So that's just annoying as bling blong. And maybe I'll put the webcam... I don't know how long my webcam microphone is. I don't think it's that long. I'm standing up next to it right now. I'm looking. Maybe I can put the webcam microphone and tie it up to my current microphone, but it's not good. I would like to. I'm actually wearing very expensive headphones right now. I don't know if I would get Turtle Beaches. They are good. I know people like them, but I'm not sponsored. Not sponsored. If I was sponsored by somebody, oh my god. If anybody gave me a sponsorship, if somebody gave me a sponsorship, I would be talking about that product for the rest of my life. Anybody that did that, oh my god. So shout out sponsors, future sponsors. All right, thank you so much, Sith Lord, and thank you for letting me about the problem with my microphone. Sincerely appreciate that. I will talk to you soon on Discord if you want. I'm going to eat something, so let's go around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Give me about 50 minutes. All right, love you. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, I am Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real friendly makes your own luck. I'm going to restart my computer. It looks like my computer's glitching completely wrong. I'm going to restart my computer. I think that might be a problem. Bye!